It costs only $20. It can be used as a light. It can add a light. It can subtract light. It can modify light. It is easily portable, and it's one of my favorite tools to use in photo or video. It is a 5-in-1 reflector, and today we're going to talk about why you need one for your photo or video endeavors. Let's get to it. So this right here is the reflector that I have. This is a newer 5-in-1 reflector, and it costs only $20. So naturally, it's not top quality, but it works and it works well. Let me open it up and show you why I like it so much. I gotta get this right. Oh, okay. As you can see, it is large. There's no denying that. But it does fold up, as you can see. I have practiced doing that into something much more portable. That was not my cleanest fold, but that doesn't matter. Now, this is a 5-in-1 reflector, so it has a silver side for reflecting light. It has a black side for negative fill, but you can also unzip it, and it has a gold side for reflection, as you can see. It also has a white side for a very soft and less noticeable reflection, and it has a diffuser inside as well. So I'm going to go through my favorite use for each of those sides, my 5 favorite uses for the reflector. Let's start off with the silver side. I often use the silver side in studios if I am trying to modify the light with a reflector. This allows me to bounce the light off of the silver side and onto the subject however I please. This can mean it is used as a fill light. The silver side reflects a nice white light, so it generally matches pretty closely to what your studio lights, for instance the ones I'm using here, are producing. The black side, as I said, is a negative fill side, and this is used for removing light. It adds shadows to the face because it absorbs light. I will use this in almost any scenario where I want a little bit more definition in the subject's face. It could be outside, or it could be in a studio. Basically, all you do is you hold it up to the subject's face wherever you want to remove light, and any light that would have been reflected or bounced onto that side of the subject's face will now be absorbed or reflected, depending on which direction it's coming from, and add definition to the face. This can be used for moody looks, or it can be used for bright, high-key looks that you just want a little more definition for. The gold side I like to use outside for portraits. If I place the subject in the shade, then I can hold up that gold side, or have an assistant do it more likely, and bounce the sun off of the gold side to keep that nice golden sun look, and onto the subject's face as if it were a key light. Or if I decide to use the sun as a backlight on the subject, then I can go in front of the subject and reflect that sun back onto her face to fill in the face a little bit more. Or his face, I don't know why I said her. The white side I like to use particularly in studios when I just want a very soft, sometimes unnoticeable fill light. Oftentimes I will hold it under the subject's face, which will reflect just a little bit of light beneath the subject's chin, filling in those shadows just a little bit, not completely removing them as the silver side or gold side would. But again, I wouldn't use the gold side in a studio because I want to keep that white light. And finally, the diffuser. The diffuser is possibly the one I actually use the most, because I can use it in any scenario, similar to the black side, inside, outside, wherever. I can use it to diffuse a flash or a constant light. I can use it outside to diffuse the sun and make my own shade. Chances are on your lights, whatever they are, you diffuse them somehow, even if that's shooting under the shade of a building, that's diffusing light. And this just allows more control and portability to that diffusion. Hopefully you found this helpful. Tell us down in the comments, what are your favorite ways to utilize a reflector? Please subscribe and hit that bell icon if you want to see more videos. And if you're interested in watching other videos of ours right now, YouTube has picked one out for you right here that you should like. So go ahead and click it. Or his face. I don't know why I said her.
You generally shoot females, I think.
Yeah, I do. It's true.
He shoots females!
And frame couples, shoot families, capture children.